Don't worry about me. Anyways, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Killer Talk Show podcast. Ting with me, your host Keel, and my co-host Basa, and the co-host with the most, who has a possible problem, is a Chief. Today we're going to talk about how or living and or being in a Baki-Like society or Baki.
We're doing doppelganger first.
No, we're not.
What?
No. Anyways, we're talking about how to live in a society where society ran by fighting. A society where the one with the strongest fist reigns above all, or the one with the strongest kicks can get what they want. The one with the most prominent, most sophisticated PP trading can live their lives in their own kind of way. Today we are talking about a society like so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Expound.
Intro. I'm going to expound, sir. In this society, the strong or the ones willing to, you must fight to get what you want. It's not exactly the strong eat the weak. It's more or less you gotta fight to get what you want. Specifically, this specific situation is birthed not by Baki, but birthed from actually, I thought it from something Chief said. Chief's like, what did I say?
What the fuck did I say?
Exactly. This is from a past clip when we were playing Jack and Daxter, and Chief said,
"Oh, this is the fucking fight thing, the fucking fight card shit."
Yeah. So expounding on that, it's just that essentially taking that situation and exploding it on its heel. So now I ask you two, what be the rule? Let's see, what do you think the rule would be in a society like this?
Man,
Your personal.
you don't even follow the rules. We're lost.
There are no rules, man. We're lost.
It depends because
It depends.
it could be. Let's divide it into two factions. There's the orderly combat and the chaos combat. You know,
A violent combat.
in a sense, but more in the sense of like it's free reign, and it's like a country or worldwide known thing of just like people just fight people, and the strongest are the strongest, and you can't oppose them. Or an orderly one where it's it's in cahoots with the government, and the government is kind of like monitoring like who is the strongest, and can we call upon these people, and like can we cater to them in order to like properly keep society in a more civilized manner. Get me?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like if I like superpowers aside, kind of like in One Punch Man, where it's like there's a hero society where it's like obviously like Bang is the number one hero who calls upon them to keep things orderly. So kind of like that, but like minus superpowers.
Yeah.
Whereas then it's just like Baki's the chaos faction, obviously, because you have motherfuckers like Yujiro.
It's not chaotic. You
have motherfuckers like Yujiro walking up doing whatever the fuck he wants.
Because he's a strong dude.
Literally, he
literally stopped in front of you. Literally, all he did was like walk in front of two niggas, the two guards. They proceeded to cry and fight each other because it's like, oh, we gotta beat you guys. See the words. Let's see if we can get this man.
So I'm saying, because like at a certain point, a lot of people in that show, they're strong enough to where they don't have to give a fuck unless the next strongest person is in the room with them.
True.
Like that's the chaos faction.
I may be on. I mean, for me personally, the chaotic side of it seems kind of fun.
Oh, my dumbass! I just thought about it. Got out of high school, orderly fashion, orderly chaos.
The chaotic way of it would just be. I feel it would. I mean, if you're talking about the chaotic side of it, it gives. I feel it give a lot of. Well, in terms of a nerdy anime, but it give a lot of purpose to people's lives.
It would, yes, I would agree. Like, yeah. It's chaos not in a bad way, but more is like, what's what I'm looking for? my brain went numb for a second. It's not chaos in a bad way, but more just like
in a healthy way.
It's a lawless land that has the moral sense of keeping civilization or society as it is.
Yeah, there's no guns. It's just that you don't even.
Probably guns, but who knows if they're gonna be effective or not. At a certain point, when does a gun get?
Will be.
At a certain point, when does a gun get outclassed by the sheer muscle and technique of a martial artist,
or the pure muscle?
Mm-hmm. Kenichi is also an example of order chaos or orderly fighting,
ordered combat, ordered combat, chaotic combat.
Mm-hmm. The chaos faction.
What about you, G? What? I feel he'd be chaotic. What do you feel? What would your rules be for you?
For me?
For Chief.
Oh, yes, Chief. What would you go for?
Simple one-on-one fighting.
Yeah.
Well, you afraid to get ganged up on?
I mean, I don't want no one getting ganged up on.
I mean, you won't get shot, but you get ganged up on. He's like, okay, cool.
We're fighting, man. If someone brings a gun, they better be prepared for the consequences.
They get jumped by everyone around them. What are you gonna bring a gun for, nigga?
You got a gun?
You are a disgrace to martial artist. They fucking
everyone in the room. Everyone. The mama just started jumping the man with a gun. Like, yes, nigga.
There's only so many bullets that he can use.
No.
Yeah, you bring a gun to a fight, motherfucker.
No, I'm gonna paint you a picture. Main protagonist, whatever, is getting jumped, get the shit out of it because he's like talking shit, whatever. The one guy got probably one of the schmucks who got like hit in the nose, or whatever. He's like, I can't do this anymore. He pulls out the gun. Then like all the opposing villains stop, flash step towards him, and whatever their like primary way of fighting. It kind of like what happened in Black Clover before they saw what's his name from attacking. It's like that. Where it's just like it was like, huh? Like what are you doing?
Musatsu.
Yeah, it was like
the funny part. I know the funny part. The funny part in this society, guns will be totally like a taboo. Granted, swords and other weapons won't.
I would reckon just like.
Wait, we're allowed to use swords in this society?
Yeah,
sword, bow staff, nunchuck, all this. Those that they have their own They have the martial arts with it.
The thing with guns is that I would argue if it's used in a form of cowardice, like opposed to martial arts, like if they're not a part of it, it's just like I'm going to shoot this guy. It's like nah, that's like you're a bitch mate. But if it's like a martial technique that uses guns, that's a different story.
Yeah, so that's why I said that's why I said like with weapons like swords that they have martial arts to do it. There's no recorded gun martial art
until today.
Fucking Chiefs would be the one to make it.
I'm about to make that shit.
That's 2 pistols, chains, make gun
bro.
shots.
Really about to make gun food, bro. It's just
I'm about to make gun food, nigga. I'm about to make my gun chucks, bro. It's over.
I can imagine Damon actually like recording a fucking like one of those lame ass fucking YouTube videos where it's just like today I'm about to do a little bit of a gun fu. And like he starts like he takes the barrels of the gun and starts like flipping around, and one of them actually goes off. He's like, ah, fuck this shit. Dumbass shit.
I'm gonna learn martial like a normal person.
I'm gonna shoot them up. Picks them up.
All right. So before we get to the other stuff, I want to talk about the pros and cons.
We need to do that now.
Pros. Let's start with pros. I think for me, one pro for me is that life would be slightly simpler.
You know what? I want to say this. I want to say like we should make it to where like.
Hold up. Depending on what I need to mentally prepare myself. This case is some boost, some crazy. I need to mentally prepare myself. Go ahead.
Why?
Because.
Okay, like like obviously a man and a woman can't have any physical altercation, correct?
Yes.
Depends.
Well, now, if it's
what Bob said.
In this scenario, depends. Go ahead.
Because we do with fighting.
We don't want a Kenichi where Kenichi's like, I don't hit girls. And one chick was like, oh, you think I'm weak, huh? It's like, no, I just don't fight girls.
In this society, made a woman can fight. The rule is a little lenient and reworked in you.
No, okay. I was gonna say, well, with that, we can make it an even playing field where it's just old fashioned dueling.
I don't know why I just kind of just like
Huh?
he wants a 1-on-1. He's
No, I want,
No,
I want,
no. He's still in terms of
I want cowboy shit.
yeah, it's the one. Yeah, it's a 1-on-1.
So you want people to meet up at noon and just start punching each other?
No, not new. No. Because like, okay, a woman is like not all women are obviously physically stronger than men, but there's a difference between the two. So even the playing field versus a man and a woman and a man in a fight, because let's say a woman gets pissed off by a man,
Yes.
or a man gets pissed off by a woman, vice versa.
Yes.
We already know the physical, like it's not going to be a fair fight for fist fighting. So,
well, in terms of it wouldn't. That's what martial arts are for. Martial arts even the playing field, depending on the person and depending on what fighting style the other person uses.
So we're working off the assumption that everybody in the society just knows martial arts.
Yes, we're going to decide something.
Everybody, but like.
I'm not martial arts, but someone knows some kind of fighting and they have to fight to get what they want.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of what your idea is, what you're saying is basically a woman brings a gun to a fist fight. No,
that was more or less. I wanted both people to have a gun, the actual dueling type of situation.
Ah, yes.
Because
just imagine they set the date. They have a whole it's a whole mini council with a nigga brings up the rusty gun to here you go, because normally people don't do this. They give them both the guns and they have like a whole record keeper like that. And they have to set up the one-on-one.
It's gonna be like the ending of John Wick 4 with those pistols, with those dueling pistols.
And then they do it. The shots are popped.
He didn't fire his gun. He didn't what? Sorry, spoilers.
Yes. We'll keep that idea on pocket idea. But more or less, yes. Fighting is fighting. Now, what is your pro, Chief?
What is my pros?
Yes, to this fighting society.
Like, what, we're all just fighting for something? Is this like Bento, where we're just fighting for discounted food?
Imagine every fighting anime book that you thought of, and it's all in this society. So yes, people would fight to get discounted shit. Yes, you're based essentially the whole premise is that in this world we fight for what we want, and if you have beef with somebody, you can punch the shit out of them in the face in broad daylight and not get arrested because they'll fight back. And the cops will come in and they'll fight and then arrest you too, and hopefully they win. And then they arrest you.
Start taking people's shit.
Beat the brakes off of you.
They could just start taking
even old ladies
shit.
will fight. Yeah. Will they win? Depends. But
I get the ass beat by grandma. I swear to God.
That's it. It's
bro,
over.
man, I gotta run it back. This grandma beat my ass. Bro said I gotta run it back.
I don't know. You get your ass beat by grandma. That's it. It's over. You're done.
I don't think you're done. You get your ass beat by grandma.
That's embarrassing.
She got old. She's old. She got experience. She been on the block. And she didn't get bit up by no random ripper snapper trying to take her purse. That's my purse.
I don't know you.
That's my purse. I don't know you. Like Tekken sounds
Wouldn't be that bad, I guess. Yeah.
Any more pros anyone got? What about you, boss? What you got? You got a pro?
You'll be fit. You'll be potentially physically fit.
That too.
Like depending on your martial style, you'd be like David can probably just go the Poe route.
What? What? Fuck?
I'm a boxer. I like boxing.
This man's gonna be a fat martial artist.
There are plenty.
Kicks. I don't like that kicking shit. I like boxing.
That's fine. You can have a strong fucking.
I don't like kicking. Get kicked in the face. Stop kicking. It's my martial arts, bro.
You can have a well-grounded fist-based style. That's fine. You don't have to kick people. And like martial arts isn't strictly just fist and kicks.
I know.
Chief, are you gonna be that guy who fights martial arts and complains that they're kicking you?
No.
You're kicking me. You're kicking me.
He's gonna be the one that punches him in the leg.
I'm gonna be more annoyed about the grapplers. I'd really be annoyed at grapplers.
That's why you have to have a strong base with your big body, and
Well, obviously, yeah.
aim for crawling around your body like the motherfucking Spider-Man or some shit. I don't know.
I think jail will be slightly more civilized.
No, the fuck it won't.
Jail would
That'll be
never
a lawless land.
Well, it's like
Dude, day one, if they know who you are or you have some sort of reputation, they're gonna test you the fuck out.
Well, if it's like Baki, he's gonna get beat and get pissed on. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Do they care in prison? No, they definitely will care.
Jail.
All right.
Jail with the prisoners, the criminals.
It's just an all day fight fest in prison. It's a martial arts stream.
Pharaoh in there.
I think what the difference is in whatchamacallit, in like worldwide like fighting styles and how they're incorporated. Because say like I'm not even saying like this is how they fight wrestling, but I'm just thinking about like all the shit I've read, like say with Korean shit when it comes to martial arts. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna take this sacred pill and get a power boost and become super strong. And I'm just like, huh. Then we have like Americans who like have a different strikes, like boxing. Boxing is one of them. And I'm also reminded of that guy from Knts, who's a street brawler, who he doesn't have a fighting style, but brawling is his style. Like he does fists, kicks, grapples, all the likes in a very rowdy manner because that's his style.
Yes. Now that I think about it, before we move on to cons, what's the word? Sports fighting would be much more easily done. Because again, granted, there would still be like paperwork, like obviously, except the paperwork, obviously you died is actually on the goddamn table since there's no limits. Obviously, there's still rules depending on what you're doing, but it's like, so like if someone's doing boxing, you're doing boxing, you yourself would have to pay attention if you can keep going in the fight. Because if you die in the fight, the person still wins and you just die. And you sign the paperwork accepting that fact.
Okay,
if I get into a death match, every time I get in the ring, I don't think I want to be a boxer.
Is it legal for me to?
Wait. It's not a death match. It's just that in some cases, in some boxing, people fight and some people die when they fight. They die in the ring sometimes.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Every fight, quote unquote, would be a death match. It would just depend on the two people fighting. If the person fighting is winning so much, they're like, okay, cool, I'm done. Then they just stop fighting. Or the person losing is like, I'm done, I'm not done, I'm gonna keep fighting. And it's up to them to decide, each person to decide, am I gonna keep fighting this person or am I gonna keep fighting this person? I might die. So every match is technically a death match. It's just not said unless one's being said. Then you fight to kill. But in my head, normal sports would be easier and there'd be less of a limit on things. What did you say, Chief?
I can't just step in the ring and, just grab somebody and just split them in fucking half.
No.
Or intentionally kill them.
No. Unless it is a outspokenly said death match. No, you cannot go in and just kill your opponent on sight.
What? It was an accident. I would
say this because there are probably people on board who know the difference. So yeah.
I mean, you could have rig matches where
obviously duh. But the reason I say it is because there's this one fucking it was Olympics. It was Taekwondo or something. Yeah, and so one of the combatants, basically the person knocked the guy out. And the guy that got knocked out won, and the guy that was standing lost. Yeah. That shit is stupid.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, unless it's sheer knockout, the judges are the one who decides.
The man, blood got kicked in the face and got knocked out. He lost, but the nigga standing lost. How? That shit pisses me off to this day. But yeah, that's my thought process. Stuff like that wouldn't happen because again, he got knocked out. You lost. Mm-hmm. Essentially, with sports party, if the person gets knocked out, you lost. There's no extra shit. There's no extra bullshit. No nothing. If you get knocked out, you lost. Immediate loss. There's no fucking bullshit judges. Every judge is an old martial arts man who knows what fighting really is, and they know how it is. Everything is a master Roshi. Ain't gonna be like that. Nothing is simple, easy breezy, beautiful cover. Easy, simple.
It's gonna be like fucking Kung Fu Hustle, where some crazy dude's gonna sell you a book saying it's gonna make you a master.
Yeah. And shit like Kung Fu Hustle can happen too, where you can this nigga's just fighting and shit, and all that other junk. Anyway, let's move on to the. And shit. There's a lot of cons, and
Guandon named him.
A lot of negative ones.
They both have to agree to both parties have to agree to the death match, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Seem to be really on this deathmatch part.
Yes.
Why? Sorry.
I feel like sometimes, just beating that person that is annoying and you feel like they deserve it. I mean, just asking them, it won't hurt. Just asking them, and if they agree to it, then yeah, that's their fault. It's not my fault. I'm just asking.
So you're telling me if someone annoys you, you're gonna proceed to try and fight them, but before you actually start throwing fish, you're gonna double check and confirm with them. Do you want this to be a death match? And then they say no. And you're just like, damn it.
It's more or less the people that I'm really annoyed of, and then I'm pretty sure this would happen at work, and so this is more or less a work thing as well. And so if I have an opportunity to legally get rid of somebody, I don't have to ever deal with them ever again.
Christ.
Yeah.
Well, they just come back.
Yep. Personally, I think there's a lot of negative cons, and that I don't want to say out loud because YouTube guidelines. But I mean, if I never really thought about. I'm pretty obviously still gonna be money, so obviously money's still a thing. Obviously, it wouldn't that part of society wouldn't go away. Obviously, you can't try and beat the fucking grocery seller just to get your groceries. No, that wouldn't make sense. That would be pretty. It would be taking groceries all day long. But
I can't fight the cashier to get free groceries.
No,
damn
still gotta pay for your groceries.
If anything, you're gonna fight the manager to get your ass kicked.
The only no, fuck you beat the manager gets fired. Fucking the only con I can think of is like niggas like Yujiro or people who try to start fights on purpose, or niggas who think they can't be touched and they just bully everyone else. That's the only con. Which actually transitions me to the thing: who would rule this society? What kind of people? Who do you think rules society, or how do you think we should decide who rules this society? Who will be our fighting president?
Some random schmuck.
So many old people would be.
Well, at least we don't have old leaders at that point no more.
No, there should be old people. Because think this way. Unless we straight up dismantle the government and just have it fully dominated by the strong, the literal strong. There will be people
dismantle them with their fist by fist, finger by finger, nail by nail, skin by skin, bone by bone. We break it down, break by break. Okay.
All right, guys, that's the episode. Kidding. No,
short episode.
Yeah, it would be. I can't I'm really just throwing out all the martial art shit I've read. So for the Breaker, there's still the corporations and the other families, tribes, whatever bullshit that have people that rule them or run them, and they themselves are skilled in whatever martial practice they are. So like I said, I would imagine that if unless we all have one unified government that controls the strong, it'll be several people that essentially sway what happens in the state, country, whatever the fuck, state, country, world, whatever.
Take country roll, ride.
I say it can either be a Baki situation where you have just one strong motherfucker doing whatever the hell he wants, or it could be a controlled unification of several families and tribes and corporations, other bullshits.
Yeah. That's why, because like my thought process of it, I thought of it like a usual home situation where you got one nigga. And then when you said the corporations, I was like, okay, cool, yeah. And like King and where where corporations use fighters to do other shit and then decide different things. Mm-hmm. If anything, fuck, the easier. What would be the easiest? What would be the easier option?
Just kill everybody.
No.
Death matches? Every single time death match?
No.
Aww. All right,
No.
fine, I'll just knock you out.
Yes, that's how that's supposed to go.
Oh.
Now, you didn't say it for a while, but I thought about. I was thinking about what would be the rules for this kind of society.
You're funny.
That's why I said. That's why I said. That's why I thought.
It would all just depend. For America, fuck
Imagine going to. Oh my god! Imagine go. What would be like the worst place to go with this kind of thing? You get off the plane. Florida.
I was gonna think all of them, honestly. Place fucking sucks.
I would think of what place would you like get off the plane? You just see niggas, like a bunch of niggas. You just see niggas just fighting. My brain thought Miami. Miami or Detroit for some reason. I thought Detroit or Chicago. Detroit. You just get off the plane. It's cold as shit. You just see niggas just beating. You just see niggas beating each other.
Well, in this type of society, I believe that Waffle House would be like
Waffle House would be the biggest corporation, nigga. They would be the biggest. They would. Oh my god, they would have so much goddamn business.
Like every fucking morning there's a fight. Like, oh, up next we have these two people fighting. Enjoy your meal.
Waffle House could literally capitalize on the fact they serve waffles. They also serve fucking fists. They just have a whole wrestling ring, have a whole fight scene on the side. Oh my god, they could be like the biggest fucking shit, bro. Imagine being a fighter being sponsored by Waffle House, bro. Shit would be great. Now, the bit that I want to ask: how would you live in this society? Sorry, with Boston. What do you think?
I'll live by the blade. That's a chef cooking. You know, managing my family restaurant, making sure everyone's well fed.
Bitch, the chicken is cold. Gets punched in the face.
Okay, sure. No.
This chicken is cold.
That's an interesting question. I probably want to learn different martial arts styles.
Obviously, yeah.
Absorb them like a cancer, and then use them on unsuspecting people.
Well, what?
Be a menace.
So you just be a menace?
I'll be one of those guys.
What is like? Or what? Like, what's your?
I want to be the guy who literally look at someone's doing martial arts and learn just from looking at them and copy and mimic them.
Oh, you want to be one of them motherfuckers?
Don't like a fucking. You sitting here like, fucking goober.
I enjoy.
Go ahead and copy all you want. It ain't the original, bitch.
More.
The most funny part of the society, Chief can no longer say, "but this gun." He can never say that word.
What? Guns just don't exist in the society no more?
Well, they exist. I'm just saying. Anytime we bring up something, you can't say, "but this not me." You can't say it anymore because
unless you meet the average man, I think a lot of people would be either too tanky or too fast for you. You'd have a gun.
You can't.
I don't think how you can't dodge a bullet.
With enough training, you can.
No, this isn't that.
That's why You just said some people be too tanky.
Tanky, yeah.
Yes.
And they make special bullets for that.
Yes, they do. But again, if someone gets hit with a bullet once, right?
Why would I shoot you more than one? Well, only once. So there's a whole clip for a reason. I'm gonna air this bit the fuck.
Motherfucker, you don't get all your
You
get all your bullets caught, and you're gonna be sitting there trying to reload while they just fucking walk up to you.
If he can catch the bullets, go ahead. We can obviously square it up.
But what? You say if you can catch bullets,
it's obviously gonna have to go down the fucking hand-to-hand combat if he can.
But you see a guy catch bullets, and then you want to be okay. Fine, let's go head. You still think you're gonna win?
You like, you have okay, good luck.
Yo, you catching all your bullets.
The opponents.
Wow, you're really confident that you're gonna beat a guy who caught all your bullets. The confidence on you is crazy.
So you cut my bullets. All right, now you gotta get the real. Punch in the throat.
He gets fucking 3-piece.
Mm-hmm.
You beat. Punch the double, punch the chin, punch the throat. Yeah.
Now you're gonna get one punch right on his fucking brain.
What's that say? Wait, okay. Well, but yeah. Chief, how would you live here? How would you live in society? I don't. Now that I think about it, yeah. How would you live? How would you live? How would you live in this society, Chief?
I fight for my every meal. I don't know how I would live here. I mean, I'm doing normal shit until someone just just obviously an altercation has to happen. Obviously, I wouldn't want to fight. Someone just keeps not annoying me, but if it boils down to that, yeah.
So you're just gonna live normally. You're not gonna try to randomly start fighting people because you don't like them, right?
No. I'll do like one petty fight every year. Like if someone's too happy, let me just ruin his day real quick. If I didn't cash in my let me be an asshole real quick this year.
I hope.
He a little too happy. Let me.
I hope you don't waste that because if that guy beats your ass, you won't get another one for that year.
Another one, what?
Another petty beatdown.
No, I can do. It's my decision to how much.
If you do the most and hunt and actually go for a weak person, that's actually fucked.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you look
saying is just the one time you get to be an asshole, or as I get to be an asshole. I always have a choice to be an asshole again later that year, but I'm always gonna do it one time.
I don't believe you.
You don't
because we work in a place where you want to punch people in the face. I don't think you're
okay. Certain people at that warehouse deserve to be beaten.
Name one.
Don't. I would live the way I would live in this society, given how I'm only said. I feel that would give my life some kind of purpose because not by being strong, but just fighting for money. Because in terms of a fight of fair fist, everything is kind of on the table and everything's kind of fair. So I wouldn't be like I learned and learn different things, but I would learn different. I would learn how to fight in different ways.
I would have like different fighting styles as well. If I have to, I'll fucking use fucking.
I mean, Street Fighter
submissions and
shit. Full of Street Fighter, just try the world, just learn to fight, just fight people. Be fine. Fighting and learning, and selling, and then being with Akuma and selling fruit. until my next fight, until I get to play Travis World.
Akuma, I feel like this happened before. I keep forgetting Akuma just like sells fruit. I guess
he does. Yeah, he sells fruit.
Fuck.
He sells him in between his fights or in their games money to travel to a fight. He sells fruit.
Like,
yeah, he has a whole fruit set and everything. Yes,
like he's a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy.
I gotta look this up.
He sets up a whole fruit stand and sells fruit. Yes.
I'm sure. I gotta look it up.
Well, he's looking that up. Now, so everyone listening or watching Reflect, tell us how you would have how you would live in a fight like society where you need to fight to live and fight to die to live, die to fight, blah 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 blah. If you enjoyed the video, everybody make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to follow us anywhere else, follow the Shorts channel, follow the Twitch, follow the Twitter, follow the Instagram, follow...
Oh, Kill Down the Alley.
No. And follow the TikTok and other stuff. And yeah.
Well, you might not be following TikTok anytime soon, you know, because they're passing that TikTok
I ain't
ban.
taking his shit.
So
Don't
that
put me on that.
2 years later, I can't believe TikTok is gone.
Any further ado, see you on the next video.
Bye.